Aloha, fellow humans. What's going on? It's Cassandra from evolvingknowledge.com, also known as the Elevated Life Experience, and I am your transitional guide. I am no medical professional. I just consider myself a life experimentalist here to share things with you that I have learned along my journey. And guys, I'm just flowing with these messages that are coming through me. They say that the best type of teacher is life itself. And one of the things that's really kind of been sinking in for me, if you've been seeing the videos that I've been posting as of lately, granted, these messages are applicable for any point in time in life, whenever it resonates. But at this exact point in time, there has been a lot surrounding around massive transitions. We are always in the midst of, in the way into or on the way out of a transition in our lives. But boy, I like this energy is like massive, like 360 turnarounds. Okay, so it's not a 180 anymore. We whole new being. Um, and one of the things that I have been really absorbing within myself in making these transitions is that it is my life to create, right? It is it is me at the end of the day, and having to trust self. So many times, at least I can speak for myself, I have really looked outside of myself for answers, for guidance, for the knowledge of what is right or wrong to do in a situation, even though I consider right, wrong, good, and bad to be relative. But I have done so much looking outside of myself. And it wasn't really even until I started thinking of the fact that I create my own words when I speak, because I believe that why can't certain tenses be used for other words? So, like, for instance, I said the word genuinity. Okay. I'm sure by saying that to you, that makes sense, right? You understand it's the act of being genuine. It's not a word. Okay. So my mother said to me, as she says to me my whole life, you need to stop making up words, and I really didn't think too much into it, but her being my mother, um, I always kind of, and not with the word thing, but I always kind of listened to what she said as being right in my life, or as somebody that I had respected. And who's to say, if I want to make up words, this is my life to create. Okay. So, regardless of whatever it is that is telling us what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, and you can take that into whatever range you want to take that, um, it is our reality to create. It is our lives at the end of the day. If we decide that we want up to be down and left to be right, that is our decision to make. That is our reality. That is what we have the control over doing. And if somebody says that they disagree with it, then they disagree, and that's their decision. But the fact that so many times we don't stand tall in ourselves and our decisions and things that we so desire within ourselves and within our lives, because they seem to waver when maybe speaking to another person. It don't matter what it does for another person. It's our life. Okay. So when I look in the mirror, is this the me that I'm seeing? Is this the me that I'm embodying? Or is it the me that I'm embodying because in some way, shape, or form I'm relating that to being acceptable in somebody else's eyes? So therefore, am I creating my own image in my perception of what I believe other people want from me, at least in some way, shape, or form? We've almost been raised and trained to be this certain way. But at the end of the day, we all have the ability to walk our own path, to make our own decisions, and create whatever it is we desire to create. And that is the beautiful thing about life. If there is something that you love and there's a dream that you have in your life, don't let anything in life ever tell you that it's not able to happen, because it's always possible. Okay? It just takes us trusting in ourselves and trusting in the guidance that we receive in order to make these things that we desire come into fruition. But we need to honor ourselves, okay? The people that we love and that we trust, thank you. But at the end of the day, I have the final say in what I do, what I think, and what I believe. And it's my decision if I'm going to create my life or if I'm going to let somebody else's perception of what my life is supposed to be create my decision. At the end of the day, it's in our hands. Okay, so personally, that's what I'm sitting with. So I'm going to sit that, and hopefully, that can assist somebody else along their journey. As always, guys, I am sending you my absolute unconditional love your way. And I hope that whatever moment it is that you are having at this exact point in time, that you feel so strong within your being that no one can waver but you. Mahalo.